Hello everybody, it is I, Patrick Manley, and today is my 24th birthday, and right now, we're at the safari park. As you can see right here, right now, we're at the main room. Now let's go in. Okay, we're in. It looks beautiful, like where you can see a bunch of plants and trees and nature everywhere. Who would have thought that riding on the back of a rhinoceros is fun? You could climb on and come on. Come on. Even you can also lie down. Slippery indeed, but thank goodness I'm okay. Anyways, let's go through the Nairobi village. Nairobi Station. Right now, we're going to the Nairobi village, which that will take us to the African tram. people are too big to ride on warthogs like me. But I'm just a little big for that. But who's a good piggy? You are. Look at this ice cream place here. Just want to let you guys know that ice cream can be waited until later. Flying foxes. What is even that supposed to mean? A water globe. This is where you can touch them. Ah, Mabasta cookbook. Yes. Okay, now we're in the hidden jungle. Elephant Valley is right after we're going to the African Tram. And then after the Elephant Valley, we're gonna have lunch. I got my Baja Black with me so I can drink it as a drink when it's lunchtime. But now we're heading to the African Tram. Yes. Look at that ram here. Like a bighorn sheep. All right, guys, we're on the train. We're just ready. I just remembered, I can't wear my backpack while I'm on the speed.
Stand up, take pictures, but once you start moving, I'm not sure you would take your feet twice again. Take a look at that website side. It says, watch towers with tactical. That is going to be our tallest land mammals in the world, which are giraffes. Giraffes can stand as tall as 16 to 18 feet in height, and that is equivalent to roughly 2 30 tons. And if you look between the hooves near the feeder truck, you're going to see at least one of 3 babies that are in the habitat. They are in between 1 and 2 and 3 months of age. Now, giraffes have a beautiful sonic coat, just like a cheetah, which you see on the right-hand side. And giraffes be able to blend in with the shift. Now, for the adult giraffe, it's going to be the shadows of the trees. But when cheetahs are going to blend in with the shadows of grasses as well. Now, why do the cheetah need camouflage if they're the fastest land mammal in the world? Well, that's because they're sprinters, they're not distant runners, and they can only maintain their speed for about 30 seconds one day, and that's their physical speed. And so they need to use the element of disguise. They need to get closer to their prey. And they'll help protect their territory against a more dominant male. Now, our flamingo, on the other hand, they're a very social species. It's the collective noun for the group of flamingos, but you can call them a flock. Now, those are greater flamingos, and they're breed not because they're better, but because they are the smallest of the flamingo species. They stand about 4 to 5 feet of height. They weigh in at about 9 pounds, which makes them the heaviest of the flamingo species. And they also have the lightest pink feathers of all the flamingos. And that is due to those greater flamingos living among saline and alkaline lakes and those bodies of water in reach of saline temperature than very darker colored arms. Now, I would like to thank all of you for helping to support one of the 2 prize doors that makes us the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance. It's a ticket to membership. That becomes your first donation into your facility or our facility. I know it is your facility as well. We are without individual support from individuals like you. We're not for Congress basis. So when you purchase something that you take as a membership, that gives a donation into our facility, and you're helping with the care of over 3,000 animals, representing over 65 different species, as well as helping with 1 million plants, representing over 3,000 different plant species, and that's 1 million plants over 100 acres, that makes up our entire facility. You're also helping with our conservation work. We have over 50 different conservation projects. 8 of them are known as our conservation hubs. And these hubs are spread across different continents. Now, our savanna and our Southwest hubs are going to be found right out here in our African savanna. Now, of course, our savanna is going to be home to the wildlife that we see today. And our Southwest hub is actually surrounding our facility. We have about 800 acres of land. And this 800 acres was specifically set aside by Senator Dr. Charles Schroeder to help our facility coexist with the native wildlife. Now, the habitat surrounding our facility is covered in a critically endangered biodiversity hotspot that is called California coastal sage scrub. It is the second most endangered habitat found in the continental United States, with less than 10% of the habitat left, and that is due to habitat destruction, which is primarily due to housing development. Now, habitat destruction is impacting many different species. We've got some pelicans that are already trying to hide underneath the shade of the trees. Let's be a hot one today. It's going to be their nesting areas. It's going to take away their ability to be able to raise their young. Now, on that far left-hand side, we have the beautiful antelope that have a lavender silver colored coat. And they have an adaptation that actually helps them to be able to conserve water. And so these desert antelopes, just like our addicts on the right-hand side, they are going to absorb heat into their body, and they are going to increase their body temperature from 99 degrees all the way to 113. We got some investigations going on that left-hand side. It's one of our males investigating the rear ends of one of our ladies. We're a breeding facility, just in case you didn't know. But then I also want you to notice that there is a eland right next to that wildlife safari truck. And I want you to look at how tall that eland is compared to that truck. Elands are the largest of the antelope species. They can weigh up to about 2,200 pounds and stand at about 6 foot at the shoulder down. And so one of our elands is making sure that those animal care specialists is doing their job correctly. But again, those septic antelopes are going to be absorbing heat into their bodies, increasing that body temperature. And with being able to increase the body temperature, it is going to help them to withstand higher temperatures. And with being able to withstand that higher temperature, it means they don't have to waste energy in sweating. And if you're not sweating, you're naturally going to be conserving water, which is very important. Now, they also are going to have concentrated urine, and their nostrils are going to be dry as well. Those stem spots have hooves that are shaped like a spade or a shovel, which aids in them being able to dig more effectively, make space for their succulent tubers. They also are going to dig through the hot surface of sand so that they're able to get to the cooler sand underneath it before they lie down. They're basically creating a cooler surface area for them to be able to lie down on. Now, those addicts, on the other hand, they will stand still during the hot heat periods of the day because in the air and desert, there's not a shade available. And by remaining motionless, you are conserving energy, but you're also going to help reduce your body temperature as well, which is going to be really important for wildlife like our blue buffaloes and our blacks in color. And remember, dark colors are absorbent, whereas lighter colors are reflective. So they're just lying there. They're absorbing all this light, creating that energy and heat. Now, you're going to notice their tails are wagging. You may see their ears waving, because waving their ears is going to help them cool down the large blood vessels in their ears. And those large blood vessels are carrying large amounts of blood to their bodies. They cool down that blood to flow to the rest of the body. And this is the same type of thermal regulation that elephants use. Now, our giraffes, not only are they able to use their spots to help them with cooling themselves, or being able to use it for camouflage, but their spots are also going to help them control their body temperature. Now, these spots are dark, and so they absorb light, creating energy and heat. So if you look at a giraffe through thermal imaging, their spots are glowing bright red. Now, these spots, which are also known as dapples, they are going to contain a lot more sweat glands than the lighter areas of their coat. Now, giraffes, as well as some of our antelope species, even birds, can have this adaptation of being able to change the direction of their blood. And so they are going to push the warm blood to the outer edges of their spots. And this is going to help them, because when the wind, I'm going to get to you, calm down. Wind is going to blow around their bodies, and that's going to create an evaporation. It's going to help them cool down. Now, giraffes are a species that can afford to sweat because they spend 20 hours out of their day browsing from the trees, consuming over 70 pounds of vegetation, and that provides them with 2/3 of the water that they need to survive. Now, mind you, they can drink roughly about every 2 to 3 days, and they can consume about 20 gallons of water. Now, other species, like the Somali bald ass on the right-hand side, which are the smallest of the equines, they're living in a dry, arid environment of Somalia, and they're eating on shrubs and grasses. And naturally, equines, they've been adapted with incisors that allow them to trim off the top tough portions of plants, and they are going to not get a lot of moisture from what they're eating, and so they're more reliant on drinking from watering holes. And they can only go about 3 days without drinking water, so they have to live within 20 miles of a body of water. Now, unfortunately, our everyday activities and behaviors is getting in the way of the way that our animals are rainfall. And that lack of rainfall is going to reduce plant growth. And lack of plant growth is going to cause competition amongst the domesticated livestock and the wildlife in competing for the resources that they need. Now, with those Somali wild ass with close proximity with domesticated livestock, they're able to breed with each other, and this is causing hybridization of the species. And that is one of the reasons why their population has drastically declined, and they're sitting at less than 100 individuals in all of Somalia. On the body, now, lack of resource availability also means that the wildlife, the black-tailed mothers, are not able to consume the resources they need to sustain their milk supply to be able to care for their offspring. And then we also have the impact of desertification of the environment, where the overutilization of the soil, depleting it of nutrients, reducing plant growth, drought, climate change, all of that is forcing the environment to change into a desert at a more accelerated rate. Since it's more accelerated, it means that naturally environments do turn into a desert. So the Saharan used to be a very lush green environment, and naturally over the last 8,000 years, it's been transitioning into a desert, but now it's happening a lot more quickly. But I want you to look all the way over to the left-hand side, and I want you to look and see if you can see the watchtowers. The watchtowers all the way down in that left-hand side. Okay, I want you to raise your hands if you see the Maasai giraffe. The Maasai giraffe. I want you to look at the tree. Raise your hands if you see any giraffe all the way down at the left-hand side. I don't see any hands. That means you need to raise them high and deep. Seriously, nobody sees any giraffes? They're underneath the trees that look like an umbrella. I can see one. Okay. Well, even if you can't see the giraffe can see you because they are the watchtowers that I was referencing. Giraffes are the watchtowers of Africa because they can see 2 miles from where they are standing. They have eyes about the size of golf balls, but they're happy. It's not just for them to reach resources. It is to help them have a sight advantage so they can look out for predators. And it helps increase the chances of all of them being able to survive, while reducing the amount of prey species that the carnivores are able to consume. Absolutely not. It's just a balance of. Because what is the job of the predator? The predator is population control and also bases are controlled. And they are making sure that our herbivores do not be because then they are going to overproduce resources and they are going to take from other species. But at the same time, we don't want those predators to overproduce the prey species because then we lose the benefits that they are providing. So I want you to look at the trees on the left-hand side. What they look like as they grow up. It looks like a canopy. Now the trees look the way they do because giraffes are our landscape. They're ecological engineers, helping us shape the environment as which they are thriving. If you look at the trees on the right-hand side, you'll notice that they are very overgrown, branches very close to the ground. This would be an example of trees that are not landscape, trees that are landscape. So if we lose our giraffe, we're going to have lots of trees that are overgrown, and that's going to prevent sunlight from getting down to the lower lying vegetation. So giraffes are the landscapers that can clear out the branches so that the sunlight gets down to that lower lying vegetation to allow other species like to consume over 100 pounds of grass every single day. That's going to allow our grubby zebras to reduce their incisors because they're equine. And they're able to turn off that top 10 portion of grass, which is then going to make the ground more edible for other species. Now I want you to look at the left-hand side, and I want you to look at our stable antelope. Those are the antelope close to the tram path on the left. And I want you to raise your hands if you feel like your eyes are drawn to one of those antelope in particular. Raise your hands if you feel like the one that has the darker coat and the rather large horns. If you feel like your eyes were drawn to him, raise your hands if you feel like that. Yeah, that tree might have those big horns and a dark coat. It's called sexual dimorphism, where the male and the female physically look different. And so he is going to draw the attention to himself, and he can be intimidating to the predators, but at the same time, he's actually more attractive to the ladies, and you are more attracted to him as well. We are no different. Now, up on the right-hand side, we have more of our desert antelope. These are the scimitar horned oryx. And the scimitars, they're also found in the Saharan desert, but you'll notice their coat is different from those addax that were, at the moment, gray in color because that's their winter coat, but as we warm up, their coat is going to transition back to white. Now, the addax are found deep in the Saharan desert, where those scimitars are on the border, like the proper exercise agenda. And so they have a coat that is going to help them stay cool by reflecting the light. But then their neck is darker in color so that they can absorb light from each coat. So they'll make it extra expensive. Okay, good. Now to see. Now the reason why is because of that ability to heat things. They can take their warm blood and heat it down into their legs to keep them warm, even though they're in that cold water. Now it's incredible of how well our wildlife is adapted to thrive. But at the same time, they cannot compete with us humans. And we take advantage or even take for granted that all of these animals and plant life are able to work together symbiotically. Putting their differences aside, have mutual respect for each other, and they're helping to support the planet that we're all thriving on. But we take a look at these beautiful animals and we're like, oh my gosh, your coat is so beautiful. It's so interesting. I look at your horns and I love your horns. I wish I had your coat and horns. And guess what? I'm gonna coach you just so I can have your body part. But then sometimes we do need to consume you for survival. But just taking it just so I can have your coat on my wall. The bragging right to say, yes, I was able to overpower this animal seems a little selfish. And because of that, their population has declined by 30% since the 80s. There is less than 98,000 giraffes left in the world. Poaching, habitat destruction, climate change is all impacting these different species. Now, we support community-based organizations like the Giraffe Guards that are found in Kenya. And these are community members that are going through the environment and breaking down the stairs that are used to capture these beautiful giraffes. Now, we have cameras set up in Kenya that are taking photos remotely, and these photos are being uploaded to wildwatchkenya.org. And you can visit that website and take a look at these photos. And not only look at them, but you can even help with research by helping to identify what you see in those photos. Be an ally among the community. Now, what if I told you if you are being treated for high blood pressure or heart failure, you can take a giraffe for that. Giraffes have the highest blood pressure in the world. Their blood pressure is about 200 to 300 over 200. And because of that high blood pressure, we are able to learn how to treat high blood pressure ourselves, as well as begin to treat heart failure throughout heart.
You all like the tram ride like I did. Now, which way's the Elephant Valley? Maybe the lion camp is on our way to the Elephant Valley. Elephant Valley is not near the African tram. Well, in that case, we're just heading to the lion camp. That's our way to the Elephant Valley. lions versus hunters. Oh my. I don't know, but I see some birds out there. Those whether condors or vultures. The canine?
That looks big.
See what I mean? I'm fine. Hear that? This must be our way to the Elephant Valley. According to the picture you can see right here. See these berries? I think they're kind of big. See that? I was right. That's our way to the Elephant Valley.
That's a little bit more walking.
What do we have here? No tripods or monopods beyond this point. Look at that swimming pool for the elephant. Looks neat. I can see a view from here.
What do you think?
Beautiful.
You enjoy it? Beautiful.
Cool, isn't it? I don't even realize that there is elephant crossing signs here. There's 2 of them. one over here, and the other one over here. You can even go see the elephants inside of one of these huts. See above you? You can even see another swimming pool here for the elephants. The new Elephant Valley was opened recently. First time being in the new Elephant Valley. Man, there's a lot more ways to see the elephant in the new Elephant Valley. Know if there's any elephants here. There's a lot on the other side. Alright, we're in the cave now. Sometimes this cave always reminds me of like a mine. Glass here. Exit here. That's how you exit the cave. Okay, when you pull the lever here, see the water comes out? That's where you're gonna fill your water bottle. But you don't ever put it in your mouth. That is disgusting. It's also rude. Disrespectful. Not only that, you can get other people sick for doing that. Autofill station. That is why it's not a drinking fountain. But you can only fill your water bottle, but you don't drink it in your mouth. Period. Never seen this seating area like that before. Now you can see that swimming pool. That's closer. Look. More elephants that closer. There was a lot more ways to see the elephants in this new elephant valley. There's also coal in there too. Not really. Those are rocks. Now we're back at the Mayan camp. That way, we could find something to eat. The restaurant I really like is when they sell cheeseburgers and fries. Oh look, eagle eggs.
go.
Like, create it.
This is another bridge. Just gonna have to keep looking around here to see if there's any cheetahs here before we're getting something to eat. Okapi, like giraffe and zebra, antelope and horse. Danger in the forest. Looks like a turkey. think there's any vehicles coming either this direction or the other direction. Try to find any cheetahs. No sign of cheetahs. That's too bad. Colorful birds. They're colorful. Alright, so I ate my ice cream on the way to Carousel, and when I got there, I just finished it. When you're on the carousel, you don't ever, and I repeat, never ever bring food, even ice cream to the ride. That's gonna make a mess if you do so. And you might get in trouble for that too. Alright, right now I'm on the carousel ride. The animal I choose is a giraffe. That does not go up and down. It moves speed as a car. The animal I'm riding right now is an elephant. He is strong. Okay, the animal I'm writing right now. Two-legged bird cannot fly. See that animal over here? That's a zebra. That's the next animal I'm writing. Zebra is my favorite animal. last animal I'm writing before I call it out for the day. This is a rhinoceros. That's what I'm gonna write. See my birthday pin around my shirt because today is my birthday, and today I'm turning 24 years old this year. And right now I'm gonna go Wings of the World on the way out. Then that's gonna be it for today. Thanks.
It is good. Where you go and get the first plenty of space. If you have any food, make sure to take the coffee back for me.
Thanks. There's one up there. big waterfall here. A lot of different kinds of birds around the world, even in the wild. Wait, there's a cockatoo over here. Wow, I really had the wildest birthday ever. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below. But until then, Patrick out. And another way to say, dismiss.